phones keep getting smarter. Why don't we? Why are people on voicemail still telling me to wait for the beep? It's the 21st goddamn century. I think we're all up to speed on the beep. The Maasai tribesmen of the African plain know about the beep. They don't leave a message till they hear, mamale, 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 beep. Why are people still telling me to leave my name and number on voicemail? Are these necessary instructions for anyone? Anyone getting messages like, this is a woman, goodbye? Or, he's dead, call me back. Who was that? What about the camera in the phone? I always wonder if before they do those kinds of things, do they stand around and go, hey, are you sure this is a good idea? You don't think this one feature all by itself could result in so many pictures, videos, posting, comments, and clapbacks that the entire life force of the human race just drains out like a puddle of piss by the side of the road?
We are recording through a phone.
You don't think that could happen from this one thing? No. Nor do I think every restaurant dinner will end with a picture bully going, okay, everyone, picture. Come on. We gotta have a picture. Why? We didn't have a good time. I don't want to remember this. And let's make sure we get the least phone fluid person in the area to take the picture. Someone old, nervous, clumsy, confused, or dim-witted. Someone that can't hold things, see things, aim things, press things. Someone who the second they're handed the phone, it slips off camera mode and they can't get it back. I don't know. Does anyone know how to? Let's get that person so we can be standing here even longer with fake frozen smiles and our arm around somebody you would never touch in any other social situation. We're picture addicted. There's no way to stop it. Sometimes I want to go back to the flip phone. One of those ones I see on TV, they have these phones for old people with the giant buttons like floor tiles. You ever see that commercial? These old people phones, 2 buttons. Your kid, ambulance. That's it.
Oh!
Forget the numbers. You don't need the numbers. Why don't we update some of these terms that we use in the tech world, like email? Why is the word mail even in email? Is there any similarity between email and whatever the hell is going on in the postal service? One of them operates on a digital fiber optic hyperspeed network. The other is this dazed and confused distant branch of the Cub Scouts out there just bumbling around the streets in embarrassing shorts and jackets with meaningless patches and victory medals. Driving 4 miles an hour, 20 feet at a time on the wrong side of a mentally handicapped Jeep. They always have this emotional financial meltdown every 3.5 years that their business model from 1630 isn't working anymore. How are we going to catch up? I cannot understand how a 21st century information system based on licking, walking, and a random number of pennies is struggling to compete. They always push the postmaster general out on TV to explain their difficulties. He's all freaked out, rings under his eyes, no shave, pulling all-nighters. We can't keep it up much longer. Looks like we're gonna have to go up another penny on the steps.
They didn't increase that. I'm not sure.
We're all sitting home. Dude, relax. We even know how much a stamp is anyway. 48, 53, 61. Make it $1. You're going to get there. If it ends up you got some money left over, buy yourself some pants and a real car. I would say to the Postal Service, if you actually want it to be helpful to us, just open the letters, read them, and email us what it says.
Save the trouble.
We'll give you a penny for each one you do. since that seems to be a lot of money in your world. But we are all human. Human. The human is a social species, as we can see. We tend to congregate, aggregate, and coagulate together. We live here in New York City. That makes no sense. If you take a plane out of New York and you look down at the city, what do you see around the city? Why, there's nothing but empty, open, beautiful, rolling land out there. Nobody's there. Let's pack in here tight. Uncomfortable, on top of each other, traffic, congestion. That's what we like. Human beings like to be close together because it makes it easier for us to judge and criticize the personalities and activities of these humans. We like to give our thoughts, our comments, our opinions. Sometimes we run out of opinions. We make them up. It is what it is a very popular opinion statement nowadays. I'm sure some idiot said it to you today. You can't get through a day without somebody going, well, it is what it is. Why are you alive? To just say air words that fill the room with meaningless sounds? I'd rather someone blew clear air into my face than said it is what it is to me one more time. Just come up to me and go, because I get the same data from that. People like to say those kinds of things. It is what it is. You see, if you repeat a word twice in a sentence, you can say that with a lot of confidence. Business is business. Rules are rules. Deal's a deal. When we go in there, as long as we know what's what and who's who, whatever happens, happens, and it is what it is. We also like to say things to make ourselves feel better. Well, at least he died doing something that he loved. Yeah, well, okay. But he's not doing that anymore.
Oh my God!
Also not sure how in love with it he would still be after the very negative outcome. I'd like to die doing something that I hate, like cleaning a row of outdoor porta potties. Clutch my chest, drop the brush, keel over, and go, fantastic, at least I'm done with that. And when one does have occasion to avail oneself of one of these portable plastic outdoor public toilets, that's a very different place than any other place you go in life. And you're a little different too when you come out. A little shook up like a combat veteran or somebody that works at a trauma center. You all right? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just need some time. I'll be all right. I'm gonna take a walk. I need to think about my life. It just doesn't feel like it's going in the direction I wanted it to go. And by the way, never marry anyone that comes out of one of these bathrooms and goes, it's not that bad in there. Do not marry that person. You have a lot of fantastic qualities. You will eventually meet someone. Do not settle for an individual of this caliber. Because it's very easy to use these bathrooms. I always find the spring tension on the door to be a little lighter than I thought it was gonna be. The door opens so easily, so welcoming. Come on in, we have something for you. A place to relieve yourself in exchange for a mental image picture that will cause you to twitch in your sleep every night for a year and a half. With PTSD. Portable toilet spring door. I don't even know how they're allowed to call it a bathroom. It's not a bath. You're crapping in a hole with a box over it. It's beastly. It's hyena living. You want to do that thing your dog does after they go to the bathroom in the grass? You know that little move they make? You want to do that after you use one of these things. Why are you doing that? I'm trying to get the last few minutes out of my mind, that's all. You're such a great audience. This is really fun. Thank you so much for being here. Dude.